Hello, my name is Andrew Perry, and today we're going to be going over this Rust project, Rust beginner project. I guess that I did to start to learn how to program in Rust. I've always been very interested in it because I've heard a lot of good things about Rust. Some things people don't like, but mostly good things. And I've always understood that it's a very memory safe language, and since it's kind of up and coming for a lot of bigger systems and a lot of companies, it's pretty lucrative to learn. So yeah, just wanted to see what I could do with it. So for this project, it's actually a Hangman game that all just runs in the console, so very basic, very simple. Switching over to our little demo here, we're gonna run this with cargo run, and it's already been compiled, so it's pretty quick here. So this is our game, and we're going to choose an easy difficulty just to demo it, and it's going to have us play real quick. We're going to guess some vowels, and as we go through here, it's going to start to give us our little hangman. If you put in the same vowel, it lets us know. If you put in an invalid character, it lets us know. Multiple characters, it'll let us know. And let's see if we can figure this one out. This one seems a little tricky. Sometimes it'll do acronyms or things like that. BVs, right? BBS. And it just pulls. I copied a file from the MIT for the top 10,000 most common words in the English language, and I guess it'll be good to switch over to our code here. We have our imports at the top using use. For the RNG, the random functions, that actually needs a dependency, so that pulls it from here, from our cargo file, cargo TOML file. And then in here we have the words. This just stores the text file as a literal string for us to kind of parse out later. And then we have our functions. So we start with get tries for difficulty. It takes in a parameter difficulty, and U8 here actually means integer, but it's an unsigned 8-bit integer, if I remember that correctly. And then this arrow sign means it returns the same, an unsigned 8-bit integer. So we have some of our logic here. Select word by difficulty, and this is where it gets a little bit more complicated. As far as my understanding goes, when we define functions in Rust, one of the ways that it's memory safe is the compiler won't work unless it knows that the code's not going to try to call something or from memory that doesn't exist. And so this A thing here, it was confusing at first, and I still don't quite get why it's like organized this way. What that basically means is that this will exist in the context of this function, this A, and we use that to kind of specify when and the context for these other parameters, or this parameter that we're passing in, and then this one that comes out. Still a little over my head, but I think I get the basics of it. And then here we have our display hangman, and it shows our different little hangmans here. Our display word function, and then our game loop right here in the while. And then our main, which runs when we first run the game. And yeah, I think that's about it for this project. It was pretty interesting to do and go over. So yeah, hope you enjoy.